No Rest for the Weekend's coverage of the Tribeca Film Festival is sponsored by Blackmagic Design, the world's highest quality products for the feature film, post and broadcast industries. Blackmagicdesign.com. And by the Tonkawa Film Festival, celebrating short films from around the world. Tonkawafilmfestival.com.
Well, one of the first documentaries that I watched was a film called Are We Good? With Marc Maron. And
Aptly named.
Yes. And this was the brainchild of journalist Julie Seabough, who has been covering comedy for about 20 years now. She's written several books on the art form and contributed to a lot of different anthologies about it. And she saw the way that Marc Maron was dealing with the pandemic. And a few months into the pandemic, he lost his longtime girlfriend, Lynn Shelton, very early in on the pandemic. And he had a podcast that he was doing, the WTF with Marc Maron, which has been going strong since 2009. It's one of the first podcasts, one of the pioneer podcasts. And she saw this amazing phenomenon where he was dealing with his grief in real time, in front of listeners, in front of people. And she thought that was something that was worth chronicling. And so she contacted a friend of hers, Stephen Fine Arts, which I love that name, and to make the documentary Are We Good? And it follows Marc Maron as he goes through this healing process, as he comes out of the pandemic, as he gets back on stage. He recorded several very influential specials since the pandemic has passed, and basically just finding himself again. And his cats are co-stars; they get a lot of screen time. But it was really good. I really enjoyed the documentary. There's interview footage with a lot of his contemporaries where they talk about him and who he is, why what he does resonates. We were able to talk to Julie Seabough about the film and about her hand in its construction. And it's a great documentary. I really enjoyed it. I think you were able to see it too as well.
Yeah, I got to see this one. You also talked to Marc Maron and Stephen Fine Arts on the red carpet. He's a handful of an interview. What can I say? I would say the same thing about the documentary that I would say about Marc Maron. He's sort of depressingly funny.
Yeah.
And you get this very... It's hard to describe. I don't know how one would, and you see a lot of him in the movie, just being him, and his comedy isn't that much different. The performance Maron versus home Maron, it's pretty much the same dude. And I kind of commend him for the lack of a persona, because I feel like a lot of comedians play a character on stage, but we have been seeing this because last year we did the group therapy documentary, and I got a chance to see that. And again, people being very real. And I don't know if this is good or bad. I guess it's a taste thing. I know I wouldn't want to do it because it's very personal. And sometimes I think stuff like that, it can be, I don't know, a little too personal in a way to make people uncomfortable. But I think people really respond to it, and it really resonates with them.
People appreciate authenticity, and I mean, I talked to Julie a little bit about this, and about how some comedians go up, tell one-liners, say a hack joke. Some comedians bare their soul, and they find the universal in their individual experiences, and they share them with people, and those people who didn't feel seen before suddenly feel seen. They go, oh, this guy gets it. This guy's been through what I've been through, or this particular person understands something that I thought was uniquely me, and I felt so alone. Well, now I feel seen. I do want to say, in Maron's defense, because if you've seen the red carpet interview, he seems kind of distracted. He seems like he wants to be somewhere else. He was wearing white linen pants. And so he comes out, and if you've been on the red carpet, it's all photographers at one end, and snap, 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 and then he comes down and he starts talking to people. Well, we look over, and the photographer started snapping, and he is furiously pawing at his pants. He had some schmutz on his pants, and it just took over his entire presence. He was like, I got to get the schmutz off my pants. And so he was kind of flustered after that. So I feel like he was just like, I just want to go sit down. I just want to go sit down. So he was just like, yeah, me. Yeah, no, you saw it. Okay, bye. I'm like, all right, that's fair. Marc Maron.
This is the BTRP Media Network.